Hello and good morning from Anafi again. This is our second video of this island and we are doing a special trek today. This is we are at the eastern end of the road that goes through the island at the Cycladic Monastery, and this is the starting point for a hike to the Kalamiotissa Monastery, which is located on the top of the second biggest monolith of Europe after Gibraltar. The hike is about 45 minutes to 1 hour, and today is a very windy day. That's why we have our windbreakers on. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and 9:30 in the morning. And if you do this, you should do this actually in the morning, because during the daytime, midday, it gets really hot and you should already be down from there. Some people even go in the evening on the top and they sleep in sleeping bags to see the sunset, and then in the morning to see the sunrise. So this is not something that we are going to do.
And this hike to the monastery is supposed to be one of the highlights you can do in Anafi, or let's say the thing to do in Anafi. And it's very super windy, so please excuse that some pictures might be a little bit shaky, but so far the landscape is already spectacular. Look at this. And look what we found up here. For all of you who haven't seen our video from the Lüneburger Heide, this is a small reminder. The beautiful plant Erica. I think the name is Erica. At least it looks the same.
Up there is Mordor, the gate. So we've arrived to the Kalamiotissa Monastery. This monastery is actually abandoned, and to get here we took about 1 hour 1 hour 10 minutes. If you're fit, it takes about an hour. We are more or less fit. And you can see the hora at the back where we are staying. It took us about 20 minutes with the scooter to drive to the monastery below, which actually in the high season in Wednesday mornings is open. So if you want to visit it, this time of the year it's not open anymore. And this is the east end of the road where the lower monastery is, and from there you can then hike all the way up here to this monastery, which, as said, is abandoned. So Greek have the passion of building monasteries in inaccessible places. You can see here the video of Kalamiotissa, which we visited on the island of Amorgos, also a monastery which is in a spectacular place.
And it's really interesting here because to take pictures or film material, the clouds or the humidity from the sea gets pushed up with the wind, comes up here, cools down, and immediately makes a cloud. So you can see the clouds behind me over the church are always kind of hiding the sun. Of course, now when I'm talking about it, not, but just 1 minute before, and you could see it also on the material before. So this mountain here is actually kind of like a cloud machine. It's very beautiful to observe this spectacle.
And up here you can also find a toilet with a view on the hora. monastery, and as you can see, it's very, very windy. Luckily we took our windbreakers with us today.
So we made it, we are back here, and we were lucky. The monastery is open, and there's a sign, it's open daily from 11 to 1 and from 4 to 6 in the evening, so you don't have to be here on a Wednesday. And inside of the church, it's unfortunately not allowed to film, but it's a beautiful courtyard, beautiful church. Go inside and see all the details. And some stones here are really, really big, and there are even 2 pillars in the entrance to the monastery. I think they might be from the Roman time, because it doesn't really fit to the architecture here. Hello. Now we are sitting in the little picnic area of the monastery, which is actually quite beautiful and shady, and it's very practical to have maybe a sandwich you purchased in the morning before you start your hike in the Hora. The hike was actually 5.6 kilometers long, and we recommend you to take really good shoes with you and a bottle of water, and in case it's super windy, definitely a windbreaker or something, because up on top when you arrive sweaty, it's super windy and you might get cold. We will write a travel guide also about Anafi, which you can check out on our website www.thewaywesaw.com, and also some more pictures, of course, of the hike on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, etc., all with the same name. Thank you very much for watching this vlog today from Anafi. Thank you for all the new followers on board. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so, and safe travels always.